All right, hopefully the camera is not too foggy. It looked like the other camera, the other side, when I'm facing the camera the other direction, was real foggy. But anyhow, good morning, friends, family, fans, and fantastic folks. Good morning to all of you. It is April 25th. What is today? Is today Monday, I think. Maybe it's Tuesday. I don't even know. Anyway, whatever day April 25th is, that's the day that it is. I have to stop and look at my watch in order to do it, which would mean messing up the camera. I'm not going to do that. It's day 27 of my hike. I just left Cosby Knob or Gap or whatever shelter. Mile basically 230. It was like 229.6 or whatever on the trail. So got 230 miles of the Appalachian Trail under my belt. And today, Lord willing, I will exit the Great Smoky Mountain National Forest, which will be good. And I can get back to doing whatever distance I want instead of having to get to a shelter, whether it's short or far. So I'm super excited about yesterday's hike. 19.8 miles. Now, I want to ask if we can get a motion to round that up and just call it 20 or not. And so, there's a motion and second. Thank you. All right. All those in favor say aye. And then opposed, like sign. Okay. The motion carries. We will just round it up and call it 20. Even though my mind, I would have walked the 0.2 down the trail and then turned around and gone back just so I could legitimately say 20, but I know it wasn't. It was 19.8. So one of these days, maybe I'll be able to go over 20 and have another or a legitimate 20-mile day. But either way, super excited about doing the distance that I did yesterday. I don't feel bad this morning at all. My back feels good. My feet even feel good. My shoes and socks are sopping wet. I mean, sopping wet. So this is day 3 in a row of hiking in just totally wet, heavy, wet, soggy footwear. And I don't like that because one of the keys to keeping your feet healthy is keeping them dry. Well, there's nothing you can do. And even if I put dry socks on, which I have, they'd be wet instantly from my shoes. So I'm putting on wet socks and hiking with them today, like yesterday, and the day before in the rain. There's nothing else that I can do. So we'll just pray for good foot health. If I get a chance, I'll stop and dry out my feet, which I think really helps. Sounds like a cool spring coming up here. A stream coming down off the mountainside, which is always nice. So, if I get a chance, I'll stop and take my shoes and socks off and let them dry and check my blisters. The blisters are like callousing up now. Ooh, I'll show you. This is pretty. It's like a waterfall. Hopefully, there you can see it, I think. Check my blisters. They're like callousing up and getting real tough, which is awesome. That means hopefully no more trouble in that area once it gets real tough. So, boy, there's a bunch of water pouring, like 3 different like little sections or whatever. I'm topped off with water. I've got extra water. I drank a bunch this morning, so I'm good. It looks like Scallywag and Garrett have already taken off this morning. It's about 10 till 8, quarter till 8 when I took off, and so those guys may have taken off already. So maybe I'll catch up to them, or maybe not. We'll see what the day brings. So super foggy, but I think the sun's supposed to come out and it's supposed to burn off and clear off, which would be nice. I slept with my underwear and my shorts in my sleeping bag last night, and they are about 80 or 90% dry, which is a real relief. T-shirt's wet, wearing my Patagonia shirt underneath my rain jacket, and it's pretty damp, smells pretty funky, which is what you get. And then I'm wearing my rain jacket just because it's a little chilly. My fingers are cold, and so I figured I'd hike a half mile or a mile and take off my rain jacket and hit it from there. Hoping to do maybe roughly 15 miles today, and which would put me, depending on then how tomorrow would go, put me into Hot Springs either late tomorrow, evening, or camp out one more night and get in early, which I guess would be Friday morning. So today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, today must be Tuesday. It's incredible when you're out here. You do not remember days. It's hard to remember dates, but anyway, days of the week are like non-existent. It doesn't matter because every morning it's the same thing. You get up, tear down camp, pack everything up, and then hike. That's what you do. You don't do anything different because it's a different day of the week. So the days don't matter at all. Let's see. Real quickly, spiritually speaking, I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm walking very much with the Lord. Got most of the book of Leviticus read now, and I'm super excited about some of the connections that I'm making and the people that I'm able to share with and have good conversations with. So we'll see what God does. This is a long hike. In 5 days, it'll be a month that I've been out here, and so we still got roughly 5 months to go. I'm excited about Halo and the family coming out to see me in a couple of weeks. I think they're excited. They're making plans and figuring things out. And I just want to say again, hope you don't get tired of hearing this, but thank you for all of the prayers, for all the support for my family, taking care of them back home, everything that you guys are doing, commenting and encouraging me. I couldn't do it without you. When I have difficult days or difficult climbs, I think about you guys watching, and I'm so thankful for that. I want to say a big shout out to Heather F and Q and A and C. You guys know who you are. Good morning and great to see you guys. I wish I could see you, but boy, thank you so much for all of the encouragement and help for Teresa and everybody back home. It means a lot. So thanks so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see what today brings. Hopefully the fog burns off and you can get some views along with me. Yesterday was probably my favorite section of trail. I really liked that. Walking through those forests and then coming around and seeing those gorgeous views. Spectacular. So thanks a bunch. We'll check in later. Just wanted to remind you as well as myself of something that I mentioned earlier. But remember, one of my strategies for the trail, and this is true for all of us for all different goals in life, is that expect difficulty every day. Expect it to be hard and tough. If you look at the map from Cosby Knob Shelter, where I was at, to get down out of the Smokies, and I'm headed for that standing bear hostel to resupply, take a little break, charge up my battery and my phone, because I'm looking at like 2 days into Hot Springs. Anyway, I'm going to stop there, get some Gatorade and some food. But if you look at the map, it's all downhill. People yesterday were talking about, oh man, after Cosby, it's all downhill. Well, it's now 10 minutes to 9, and I've gone uphill the whole time from when I left. So 1 hour, probably nearly 2 miles, constant uphill. Right there where I turned the camera on, it leveled off for a minute, but I'm going back uphill again. So if I had set my mind this morning on, oh, it's all downhill, man, I'd be crushed and devastated, because I've been doing so much uphill, sweating and having to stop, even though there's like a kind of a cold breeze blowing. It's hard work. So there again, it kind of reiterates what we need to have for a mindset, and that is expect tough, expect challenges and difficulties all the time in every area of life. Business, you know, health, trying to lose weight, get strong, get healthy, try to kick addictions, whatever those things may be, expect difficulty and you won't be disappointed. And if they aren't quite as difficult as you thought, you'll be so pleasantly surprised and you'll be very thankful. Anyway, just thoughts. I wanted to get that out as it's fairly flat. There's so much, it's as though it's raining. I mean, it might be raining because water's just pouring from the trees. I don't know if it's just the dew and the moisture falling from the trees or if it's actually raining. Either way, my rain jacket's still on, but my pack cover's not. So I'm hoping it quits real soon. Trail's been just kind of muddy today, not lots of rocks yet, so it's been pretty nice. Looks like the fog might be clearing a little bit because this is sure pretty. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks a lot. Ciao for now. Woohoo! So the sun is coming out, the fog is burning off. Well, actually, I've dropped so much in elevation that it's not foggy down here, but it was cloudy, foggy up higher. It was a lot cooler up there too. Boy, get down here, the sun comes out, it's warm and humid. So just down to maybe, I don't know exactly, but less than 2 miles, I think, left in the Smoky Mountains, somewhere around 2 miles. So Great Smoky Mountain National Park is coming to a close. Look at the green lush undergrowth as spring has sprung down here. Not yet up on the mountains, but descending today, quite a bit. I don't know how many feet. Some of you have got books, you can look them up at home, but then today, got to climb back up. Whenever you descend, you gotta go back up, and so I'll be hitting a pretty big climb coming after I-40, Interstate 40, and the Standing Bear Hostel, where I'm fixing to go to charge my battery packs and hopefully upload some videos if I can get connected to the Wi-Fi, and pick up a little bit of food for tomorrow. And we'll see. Boy, today's going very well. I did 4.5 miles in like an hour or 45 minutes or something coming out of camp, so that was good. And the trail was not easy, but one of the keys to getting some distance is just keeping going. Don't stop. Oh, there goes like a chipmunk, ran right in front of me. Yeah, just keep hiking. Hike. Stop quickly, whatever, and then just keep hiking. That's how you cover some distance. I'm learning that as we go. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the sun and the view across there. Some of the last views of the Great Smoky Mountains. Still wish I had a fly rod. I can hear the Pigeon River running down below. I think there's some huge brown trout in there. There's a blaze, blowing them up, running them down. Yeah, big brown trout in the, I think it's that river. One of the rivers here in the park has some big brown trout. But I particularly like the little brook trout. But man, all trout are good. Well, here it is, the northern border of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. There's the box. You put your second half of your permit in, and there's the sign telling people headed that way how far it is to some things. Yay! Huge milestone. It's 11:30. 72 miles in 4 days and 3 hours. So, yep, feel pretty good. Pretty good about that, although my knees are hurting after coming downhill for several miles, just one step after another, down. Yep, knees are ready for a little break, but I think it levels off and be at Standing Bear pretty soon. Take a break there. Yeehaw! Just moments after leaving the Smoky Mountains, I walked up here to some fantastic trail magic, and so there's a couple of guys that are responsible for this, so I'll let them introduce themselves and tell us who they are and why they're doing this. So yeah, start with you over here, Cub fan.
I'm High Five, through hiking class of 2016. and so many people had given to us. It was time to come back and do a little something for you guys. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Congratulations on getting through the Smokies.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank you, man. I so much appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, what about you over here?
Name's Johnny B. from Lebanon, Tennessee, class of 2016 with my hiking partner High Five. And anyway, just came out to spread some magic and some good luck. And all I can say is, don't quit. Maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, there you go. Right, sitting right below a couple of blazes there. Perfect. Had a ginger ale and a banana, some chips, and a couple little chocolate chip cookies. So, perfect. All right, thank you. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
All right, just left the Trail Magic and down the trail a little ways, and here's a beautiful stream. I've been hearing it for a while. It is gorgeous. Wow. Flowing very well from all the rains that we've had. Look at that. And you guys are all, oh boy, looks like I'm gonna get my feet wet. Haha. You know what, maybe I'll pick up the camera on the other side, pick up filming or whatever. It's a pretty little waterfall right there. Neato. All right, you're wondering, did he make it across? Did he survive? And the answer is yes. My left toe got a little damp, but it was already damp, so no big deal. We made it across the beautiful brook trout stream, headed for Standing Bear Hostel. Hopefully charge my batteries and get me something hot would be nice. Yep, running down the trail. Had to cross the stream now like 3 times, but wow, is it worth it. Look at how beautiful those waterfalls are. And this is so neat. You better not walk or you won't be able to see it. I just had to show you, this is gorgeous. Can anybody say Appalachian native brook trout? I don't know if pictures will do it justice, so I thought I'd turn on the video camera one more time. Real quick, but wow, oh, this is so neat. Look at that. So much going on, I gotta show you, but this is the trail. See the, the arrow, that's the AT symbol, and the blazes painted on the concrete bridge railing here. So the Appalachian Trail is crossing over the river. This is the Pigeon. Here, I'm going to get up on top, show you down below. Oh wow, look how huge. Oh, it's all brown from all the rain and everything. I just had a car stop and the guy jumps out and he yells at me, "Are you an Appalachian Trail hiker?" And I said, "Yeah." And he interviewed me on camera for his, I think, daughter, he said, or somebody. I'm not sure who he said, but he was so excited. Asked me a whole bunch of questions all about what kind of miles I'm doing and how it's going and where I'm from and everything. Gave me some granola bars. Tried to give me soda and water, which I didn't need either one, and trail mix and all kinds of stuff. Recommended a restaurant, but it's not close to the trail, so super nice guy, and very excited. He hikes the Ozark Trail in Arkansas, where they're from. So that was, in fact, I think this is them right up there in front of me. Anyway, really neat. Yep. All right, we'll pick it up probably at Standing Bear whenever if I ever get there. Well, I'm sitting on the ground outside of whatever this is called, Standing Bear Hostel. There's one of the cabins. It's a nice little gravel lane leading back to a resupply place. There's another cabin. I'll show you when I'm standing up. I'm just sitting here letting my shoes dry, my socks dry. They smell horrible because they've been molding in the water for days. Anyway, I got my tent laid out. It's drying. My rain pants are up here on a bush. Rain jacket and Patagonia shirt are there drying out on a bush. I got my pack laid out, getting dry, hopefully some, and figuring out what I need for food to make it to Hot Springs. So that's what I'm figuring, sitting here looking at the guidebook. I wish I could see better because, man, it's hard to read Hard to see that and read. But anyhow, looking at the guidebook and trying to figure if I do, 12 today and 15 tomorrow, when's that put me where, and what do I need to buy for food? So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. Today, this is a neat place. Yep, kind of different, but it's neat. So, very glad it's here. I had a rib sandwich kind of a thing, a frozen deal, and a couple tamales for lunch with a yoo-hoo. That was good. I hadn't had one of those in a long time. There you have it.